In February 2024, the new teamLab Borderless Museum opened in Azabudai Hills. Like its predecessor and teamLab Planets, you want to make sure that you allow yourself enough time to fully enjoy this experience. Here are a few of my tips to help you enjoy your visit to teamLab Borderless. Downloading the app will help you navigate or give you more information about each section. But to be honest, I downloaded the app, but I didn't look at it during my visit. Take advantage of their lockers and use it to store any bags or jackets because you want as little to carry as possible, maybe just your camera and your phone. Now, I went on a Wednesday morning and my reservations were for 10 o'clock, so there were very few people at that time. They even opened a little bit earlier. Everybody enters into the same first room, so my tip is to make sure you go to the areas that are probably going to be the most crowded. It's kind of like Disneyland, right? You want to get to the areas that are going to be crowded first so that you can enjoy everything and not have to deal with the lines or the crowds. This is one of the places that gets really crowded. So while everyone is busy taking pictures at the flower section, go to this area so that you can take your photos on this hill. I guarantee you, as children come, they all start sliding down the hill. There's people with tripods. There's even people that change into different outfits, and they all want to get this particular background on that hill. So rush ahead of everybody. Get your photos here while no one's there. You see what I mean? And then you can go back to the flowers at any time. By the way, that hill area is just right after the flowers. And then you'll see these little rooms here with different surprises. Just enjoy and take it all in. So I have a room all to myself. This little cubicle, and it's true what they say. It's like a maze, and you have no idea. Sometimes when you're walking, you don't know whether or not you're going down a corridor or if you're entering a new room. If you're the type of person that gets really frustrated easily, or you just want to hurry up and get to your destination, then I would recommend downloading the app and using it to help you navigate. However, if you have time to spare and you enjoy just kind of going about everything leisurely, then don't look at the map and just have fun exploring the different places. It's really easy to want to photograph everything and video everything because it's just so overwhelming and impressive. But if you have the time, put your camera aside and just take everything in without looking through a lens, because it's pretty impressive. Now, this room was a little scary because, right, they kind of look like, I don't know, spirits or ghosts. And there were mirrors everywhere, and there were these like plastic sheets, and I couldn't find my way out. If that happens, don't be afraid because there are workers everywhere. So if you get lost, if you're not sure about what an exhibit is, there's always lots of workers to help you. So if you need help, go ahead and ask any of the people that are working there because they are quite friendly. The lady even laughed at me because I was walking with my hands in front of me. So I'm sure they see all different ways that people walk through these exhibits. Here I was trying to find my way. I have to like walk with my hand in front because I don't know whether there's a mirror there or not. This is another room that's really popular. So if there are too many people, they have a line outside and the crowds are monitored. So you'll get in and you'll be able to take lots of photos, but you may have to wait in line. Now, as you may or may not know, at teamLab Planets, you walk through the museum barefoot, but this museum you wear your shoes, and I would advise against wearing heels because some of the rooms like this one have lily pads and you can't see really, and you don't want to trip and fall. I really wanted to get to the tea house before the crowds hit. They open at 10:30, so I got there in plenty of time. I'd recommend getting the ice cream and the tea set. I found this to be really peaceful and relaxing. If this is not your thing, you're not going to miss anything, but it's just kind of nice to take a little break and watch the digital projection happen right on your ice cream and on your tea. Now, the tea house is a little hard to find. I asked a worker to show me the direction of where it was, and I really wanted to get there before the crowds. I've heard other people in other videos say that there were no crowds when they went in the afternoon, so I guess it's kind of hit or miss. But if this is something you'd enjoy, I would say get there early. And the matcha was very delicious, and I think they have other drinks as well. After that nice little break, I continued to explore the parts of the museum that I hadn't yet seen. Then I came across the infamous mirrored floor room where content creators are always telling you don't wear dresses or skirts, and they always are. This is another room that you want to get to early before the crowds hit, especially if you have children, because this is where you can make your own sea creature and have it become digitalized into this room. And the line was pretty long. It is kind of a unique and fun activity, so I would recommend this for anyone that wants to just leave a part of themselves in the museum. I think there's a shop outside where you can put your design onto a t-shirt or a tote bag, so that'd be a nice little souvenir to take home. This is another popular room, so they do limit the number of people that are inside. If there are too many people, you'll have to wait outside, and they manage the crowds pretty well. There are a number of amazing balls. It kind of reminded me of a pinball machine or a bowling alley. Just remember that there are workers all over, so don't touch any part of this display. They will come and remind you if you try and do that, so don't touch. I really loved this ocean room. Even though the waves are pretty fierce, I just found it really relaxing and calming. That was beyond amazing. It took me a while to find the exit, but I found it, and we're done. I'm gonna go to the locker and pick up my stuff. As you probably figured out, I'm someone that doesn't like to be in big crowds. If you're the same way, I hope my tips will help you enjoy your visit to teamLabs a little bit more. Either way, I'm sure you're going to have an incredible time at teamLab Borderless. Thanks for watching. Bye.